but more importantly, people should not get provoked when they don't need to be. And 4 months ago, finally, there was a blanket ban on the PFI, and yesterday there was a widespread crackdown on the PFI in 56 locations across Kerala. Today, arrests have been made and charge sheets have been filed against those linked to the PFI. There is, unfortunately, an attempt to revive, rebrand and resurrect the PFI, and this, viewers, cannot be allowed to happen. Take a look at the developments and then we debate.
The Modi government is committed to mop out the radical PFI.
इनके ऊपर हुए केस वापस लेने का काम किया था और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने PFI को बैन कर सबको जेल में डालने का
4 months ago, the centre announced a 5-year ban and arrested almost 200 PFI members. Now, operations to stop a resurgence of the PFI are underway.
In a bid to target the second rung of leaders among the PFI, a massive raid took place in Kerala at 56 different locations. The arrested has been identified as Muhammad Mubarak. The arrest was made subsequent to the searches conducted at Mubarak's home at the suburbs of Kochi last day, and in the raid, several weapons were seized from Mubarak's home, including sharp swords, sickles and axes.
2,000 kilometers away, in another crackdown, the NIA has arrested 11 PFI members. The call to ban the PFI has been coming from across religious lines.
चाहे वो रेडिकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किसी भी वजह से ताल्लुक रखती हो, इंक्लूडिंग में अभी मौजूदा दौर में जो नाम आ रहा है PFI का, चाहे वो हो चाहे दूसरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो, हम चाहते हैं अगर उनके खिलाफ एविडेंस हैं तो दे शुड बी बैन, स्ट्रिक्टली बैन. और हम धर्मगुरु एक बीड़ा उठाएं, एक अहद करें कि हम इस मुल्क को ना तो बटने देंगे और ना ही रेडिकल फोर्सेस के आगे झुकने देंगे.
The threat of the PFI is clear and imminent. The PFI cannot be allowed to morph its identity and rear its ugly head again. It's time to pick a side and join the fight against the PFI. Let's debate.
Let me get different views first. Mithun Vijay Kumar is coming on my program for the first time. But before that, I'll get in Captain Ganesh Karnik. Is there truth that the PFI is trying to re-aggregate? I mean, come together under another name. Tanveer Ahmed, after a long time, welcome. Atikur Rahman and Tala Amir Rashidi. Captain Ganesh Karnik, is it possible to come together again, change their identity, morph themselves as many worry?
Arnab, good evening to you and good evening to all my co-panelists. And see, this is not a new thing. Whenever these organizations have been banned by different governments at different points of time, they have always come out with a new name. PFI is of the most recent origin. I don't have specifics, but I also gather that they have been regrouping and they are increasing their activities. Some instances have taken place. And what our Honorable Home Minister said today is actually point of concern to each one of us. See, there is a sinister design, there is an agenda behind it, and they are working to that plan. Mangalore, I belong to coastal part of Karnataka. Bhatkal to Mangalore has been a hotbed for sleeper cells, and a lot of activities have been happening, which on record.
But is it with political backing or is it on its own?
Yes, they have a political group also, which contest elections, try to get into political system, and they back them, during these incidents. They have a very, very sinister design. There is a political outfit, there is a student organization, there are people who take law into hand, and there is a kind of, you see on the television, the kind of.
So what does a party like the JDS do to stop that? Tanveer.
Party like JDS is the one which has asked the central government and the state government to ban them for a pretty long time. If at all they did have enough and more proof, which you have been asking for last 8 years.
No, but
and now at the end of the tenure of BJP here in Karnataka,
since there is a strong possibility of your alliance with the Congress, I'd like to ask you, do you disagree that the Congress dropped 175 cases against PFI activists in 2015? That the Congress has been dropping and going soft on the PFI? That there's an attempt to normalize the organization?
The only people who were going soft on PFI, there was only people who were going soft on SDPI and PFI was BJP. Because for pretty long period, for over a period of 8 years, the central government, Mr. Amit Shah, we have really been asking them, if they said that they had enough proof, they had involved in terrorist activity, but now at the nth moment, right now just for the election purpose, as they announced all the quotas here for Vakkaligas and Lingayat community, they also banned PFI here so that, you
always underplayed the PFI.
That they have done something. Why didn't they ban the political organization?
Can you forget your elections and think of national interest?
Why SDPI is still there?
Arnab, he sounds completely hollow. Today he says, yes, we are the one who always opposed. But tell me, show me one incident.
Captain, don't make a statement where you have to eat your own words. You are sounding hollow. You are sounding absolutely, you are not making any sense. Don't say that, Captain. Don't say, just to come here on the national television for a fame of few seconds, don't say all those big words.
No, tell me one instance. Tell me one instance.
Just justify.
Tell me one instance where JDS has opposed PFI activities when 24 Hindu Karyakartas were killed and we were shouting from the top of our voice.
I can tell you 300 incidents.
Not once
300
incidents. Not once you condemned that.
You have a tacit understanding with them. And 300 incidents I can tell you. I can tell you 300. Just because you are sitting here and you have some memory problem, I can't really tell you. You have memory problem, Captain.
Mr. Karnik, Captain.
You have memory problem. If at all you do have memory problem, I would send you
I don't know.
Meetings.
You don't have memory at all. Forget my problem. You don't have memory at all. Your own leader has aligned. Yes, said don't blame them.
You are sounding hollow, Captain. You are sounding
I may sound hollow. In this country,
hollow, today you are sounding completely hollow.
In this country, it is only BJP which is always condemned this.
The problem in this country is there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who want to be spectators in this country. They want to. No. One minute. You are. Okay. Then I'll have to come in here. Tanveer, you are saying that the only group which actually supported the PFI was the BJP, which is laughable because it's the BJP government which has banned the PFI. But you are not talking about the Congress. Congress was dropping charges when the PFI was attacking citizens. PFI was chopping people's hands. Professor T.J. Joseph's hand was chopped. And the Congress was busy dropping charges. You are not talking about how the Samajwadi Party was questioning raids against the PFI. Why are there people being arrested? Why is the PFI being targeted? This is anti-Muslim when it was not. Who says the PFI represents Muslims in this country? It does not. When they were throwing crude bombs at shops, Samajwadi Party MP was questioning the raids. That you won't talk about. और इसके बारे में कोई बात नहीं करेंगे। नहीं, तलामी रशीदी कुछ नहीं कहेंगे इसके बारे में। अरे कितने पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज ने समर्थन किया था बताइए तलामी रशीदी, टेल मी। सच कहना है तो कह दीजिए कितने पार्टीज ने समर्थन किया था। और जब अब खबर आ रही है कि पीएफआई अलग अलग नाम लेके अपने आप को रीइन्वेंट करने की कोशिश करे तो क्या करे पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज? आपकी राष्ट्रीय उलमा काउंसिल क्या कर रही है बताइए मुझे, आप क्या कर रहे हैं तलामी रशीदी? I can hear him. Lost the line, so I go to Atikur Rahman with that question. Who heard that? Atikur Rahman.
Yes, Arnab. Arnab, somewhere, the BJP spokesperson is correct, Mr. Captain, that, whenever such organizations are banned, they come in different UN colors. They have a sinister design. They have anti-national agendas, and the name of such organizations are BJP, VHP, Bajrang Dal, Ram Sene, Abhinav Bharat. Why don't the government of India take serious action? I assure you.
Yeah, same
Arnab,
thing, you know, PFI say you want to take the attention away from PFI. I know your trick.
If PFI gets, you know, onto the cover of the court and they are convicted, we will not nominate them to the Lok Sabha. Nobody will recommend their name to be in the Lok Sabha as a member of parliament, which the BJP does. The RSS was known to, you know, burn alive, Gram Hing, you know, with his two young sons. You are coming out with the chopping of the hands of the professor? What about Graham Steens, who was
No, why don't you want to talk about the chopping of the hand of the professor?
Yeah.
No, why don't you want to talk about the chopping of the hand of the professor? Why don't you want to talk about it? Should I tell you more? No, why don't you want to talk about it?
About Dara Singh?
Because you want to normalize it. You want to say we should accept it. You want to say in this country we must accept it.
Who am I to normalize it? The government of India.
Of course you are now. I don't know who you are to normalize it, but you are normalizing it. That's an absolutely indisputable fact. You're normalizing it this moment.
Terror accused. She is an MP and still spews.
Sriram.
No, Arnab, I mean, definitely we shouldn't allow this organization to regroup at any cost. It's definitely a dangerous organization for the country and also for Muslims in the larger interest of good Muslims in this country. I mean, I'm shocked. JDS says that they were the one who asked for a ban of PFI. JDS, not at all. Yeah. As recent as September 28, Kumaraswamy has questioned why should a PFI be raided. And what is the reasons for this raid? That he wants an explanation.
What did he say? 1 minute, I lost the line there with him. I have lost the line with Tanveer. I need to quickly re-establish it.
No, Tanveer
because if you look at Tanveer, I lost the line. What is your accusation on Kumaraswamy? You need to make it directly. He gets your audio now. Make it directly at him. Yeah, put your accusation at Kumaraswamy directly to Tanveer Ahmed, his representative on the program.
Kumaraswamy, on September 28th, asked of 2022, I've asked what is the purpose and the reason to raid PFI, and he wants explanation as to why this raid needs to be done, failing which he says it is to divert the attention of corruption. So he never asked for any ban, as Tanveer says. So
you're saying he's protecting it.
Tanveer asking for a ban.
Oh, so he's saying, so he's come with solid proof, Tanveer. Tanveer, did Kumaraswamy do that? Didn't he do that? Didn't he question the raids? Didn't he question the raids? No, two counter questions, sir. First one answer and then as many counter questions as you want. First one answer and then as many counter questions as you want. Did your leader Kumaraswamy not question the raids on the PFI? No, speak straight, sir. Don't slither away. I won't let you. I won't let you. You can't slither away. He asked the question. It was a straight question. Tanveer is trying to slither away on the program. Sriram is running away. Can you see that?
Absolutely.
No, absolutely.
He's running away.
Very straightfortard.
Tanveer,
I am a very straightforward person. I would just tell you that Kumaraswamy did question.
No, you're all playing a soft game with PFI.
Sir, were you not diverting the question when we asked about 40% commission?
Don't try to pass the buck with BJP and keep moving on. BJP is the only party that has taken action against PFI.
About BJP is absolutely taking 40% commission.
Not at all.
Kumaraswamy did ask a question.
Issue avoid mat kijiye.
Is it a diversity tactic?
Don't avoid the issue.
Kindly accept that.
Okay. Tala mein Rashidi, can you hear me now? तला में रशीदी क्या आप मानते हैं और राष्ट्रीय उलमा काउंसिल ये मानती है कि पीएफआई राष्ट्र विरोधी संगठन है? Do you believe they are anti-national organization? Do you believe they are a terrorist group?
Arnab, PFI has already been banned.
No, already mat boliye. I am asking you a question.
Raids are being carried.
Mithun Vijay Kumar is on the program. You answer the question. He'll respond to you.
I'll answer it up to my own understanding. Arnab, the question here is that why are you not questioning Sadhvi Pragya Singh? What did she say? Do you agree with her? I will answer your question after you. Do you agree with Sadhvi Pragya Singh that everyone should have chaku? सब लोग चाकू ले ले इस देश में, धारदार हथियार ले ले, सब्जी काटने वाले चाकू पे धार लगवा ले. किस लिए? Do you agree with her? Why don't you debate on that topic? Why don't you debate on that?
When I debate Sadhvi Pragya, I will. When I debate Sadhvi Pragya, I will. Now I am debating the PFI.
Is that legal? Is that legal?
No, first
PFI
answer the
chapter has
question.
been closed.
You're not willing to call the PFI a terrorist organization and an anti-national group, despite them being officially proscribed by the government of India. Mithun Vijay Kumar. You see the hypocrisies all over here now.
Can you allow this? Yes, can you allow me to speak? Please.
Why do you have to?
I think you are done with your time. Let me speak now.
On a chapter that has already been closed.
Can I speak now?
Chapter is not closed.
You were raising the issue of Sadhvi Pragya, but you need to understand that Sadhvi Pragya was telling Hindus to take defense against the extremists like PFI. See, there is no doubt that PFI is a terrorist organization, but somehow you are diverting the attention to Sadhvi Pragya, RSS, you are quoting all this. See, the unfortunate thing is that we have PFI sympathizers sitting on a national channel and defending PFI, quoting Sadhvi Pragya, quoting a nationalist organization like RSS, but listen, PFI is a terrorist organization, there is no doubt. It was proven in 2017 when their links were established. ISIS, there was a money trail that was established with ISIS. The gentleman is not allowing
the media won't question that. Arnab Goswami won't question that. He will only question a chapter that has already been closed.
It's not just you talking here. It's not just the PFI sympathizers talking here. Can you allow me to speak? Can you allow me to speak?
No,
I'm saying
you
that
are
PFI,
a sympathizer of...
Right.
You are a sympathizer of PFI.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got tonight. That's all the time we got tonight. I need to tell you, viewers, we need to be extremely careful about the possible rebranding of a banned and dangerous organization like the PFI. Unless they are nipped in the bud, they try to morph and perpetrate the same anti-India mindset. And